Find the winning move against 3 advanced pawns. Hello chess lovers! In today's video we will take a look at a fantastic position of an endgame study by Richard Réti. As you may know, Réti was famous for his tricky endgame studies. Look to the position. White is naturally better with a rook against 3 black pawns. However, the black pawns are only one move away from promotion. In fact, every move except one leads only to a draw. Only that one move gives White a chance to fight for the win. Try to master this challenge. Pause the video for a moment, find the best move and the winning continuation. Ready? Let us begin with an obvious move for White. But it is not the winning move. It only leads to a draw. The white king captures the pawn on g2. After that start, black has only one move to secure the draw. Black king to e4. Then we have white king to f2. The black e-pawn promotes now to a knight. The white king captures the knight on e1. Then the black king moves to d3. Black's plan for securing a draw is to support the pawns with his king. White rook to a1. Then we have black king to c3. The rook moves to c1. Black king to d3. And again the white rook moves to a1. Black can now hold the draw. After the promotion, white can capture the knight with the rook. Then again, black king to d3. White rook to e3 with check. Black king to d2. White rook to e2 with check. And then again, black king to d3. And we have a draw. And finally, if white does not take the knight and plays instead king to e2, then we have knight to f3, rook to a1, knight check, king to d2. Now black plays knight to b3 with check, and we have a draw. Now we have the next line that ends in a draw. White plays rook to a1, black king to e4, the white king moves to f2, the e-pawn promotes to a queen, the white rook captures with check, and then we have black king to d3. Again, black reached his c-pawn and is able to hold the draw. Rook to e3 with check, king to d2, white rook to e2 with check, and again king to d3. Now let us see white's only winning move. Did you find king to f2? That is the correct move. We have now king to e4 by black. White captures the e-pawn. White wins the opposition. The black king cannot support the pawn on c2. White can win only by keeping the black king away from its pawns. Black king to d4. Rook to g1. Black king to c3. White king to e3. Black king to b2. The white king moves to d2. King b3 by black. Now is the time for the white rook to capture the pawn on g2. Black king to b2. The white king moves to d3. Black king b3. And finally the white rook captures also the pawn on c2. The rest is simple. White wins easily from here. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more brilliant chess puzzles.